Hello, hello, hello. Oh, gotta let you take the talkity. Hello, great, beautiful, blessed afternoon. I'm meant to be getting ready to go out. However, I think this would be easier and faster because, Wednesdays are for my vegan gatherings in the city. So, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Tennille. If you have never met me, I am Tennille Stewart and I help women who've been diagnosed with lupus or other chronic illnesses go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. And today, on this day, we are celebrating. Hi, thanks for being here. Hello. Um, Today we are celebrating Lupus Awareness Month. It is closing. It is May. Every day in May, we're doing a mini-sode for Lupus Awareness Month. And as much as I talk about other chronic illnesses, lupus is near and dear to my heart because I've been diagnosed with it. So today we're going to talk about a form of lupus that I had never heard of previously. So today is actually what is it? Brain Awareness Month. Not today. This month is also Brain Awareness Month. It's like Mental Health Awareness Month, Brain Awareness Month, a lot of months. Okay, a lot of things. So if you're seeing me, let me know that you're on here live. Give me an L in the comments for live. I see people here. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. Any of those places you can find me. If you need someone else to see this, please share it. Today, we are going to talk about something that's called CNS lupus. It's central nervous system lupus, basically. So that occurring lupus affects the brain or spinal cord. So the symptoms are seizures, stroke or stroke-like symptoms, brain fog, memory loss, personality changes, severe headaches, and mood disorders, like diagnosed mood disorders. So I feel like most people who have lupus, hey, where your mom looks up, have some brain involvement. And it is terrifying because, brain fog is not just, being a little foggy, like a normal foggy. I remember that I got out of the hospital, not out, but I was leaving the hospital and my mother gave me my phone back. And at that time I had like a little touchscreen BlackBerry. I was obsessed. And I could not for the life of me figure out how to use that phone. I had been using it for months and months and months beforehand. And my mother was just scared because she's like, what do you mean? You love this phone? And I was looking at it, just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So that kind of thing can be so scary when you're used to being able to function with your, brain normally and things just come easy to you. And then all of a sudden you can't use your own phone. It's scary. So brain fog is just one of the things. So there's a lot of things about like stroke and seizure and I don't even want to talk about the stroke I had, but I'm just gonna, yes, I will talk about it. Listen, so in the end of 2021 I had a stroke. It was weird because I was literally in conversation. I was sitting there. One of my best friends, Brittany, was visiting me in my beautiful room. And one of my favorite nurses for that visit was there. She was taking care of me. We were talking, we were laughing. And all of a sudden, I just felt weird. And then it went dark. It just went black. And I was like, I don't know how. I do not know how that I had my mind knew that what was happening because I genuinely said out loud, am I stroking out right now? Am I having a stroke? And in seconds, I was swarmed with people, nurses, doctors. My friend Brittany ran out crying. My mother had gone to the store or something. She was coming back. That's when my friend was staying with me. And when she came back, I'm covered in people and attached to all kinds of things. And uh, that whole night was crazy. It was just like, what just happened? Did that just happen? And they said they've never heard anybody predict like, oh, this is what's happening to me. I'm having a seizure. I'm not a seizure, a stroke. I never had one before, so I don't know why I would know or be able to articulate that I was having one. However, um, at that time, I was having a lot of blood clots, and I had my first ever surgery to widen my vein so that blood could go through easier in my leg. And it was a laparoscopic. It wasn't a big deal to me. I so I thought everything was fine. I thought the blood was circulating just fine in my body. And then I was back in the hospital for different things. I had like really low vitamin K, and my blood was doing weird things still, but it shouldn't have been clots. Like I should have been clot free. And then I still somehow had a stroke. So my brain somehow still understood that that was happening. That's not the case for so many people. It's definitely like a rarity for that to be like that you are aware. Um, so that's classified something CNS. The thing about it is that lupus is attacking your organs. All of this is organs, skin, organs, brain, organ, heart, lungs, all things, all organs. It's just particularly scary when it is your brain, because that's the one thing that you always think you can control. Like I always say to myself, like I can't control exactly what's happening. I can always control how I think about it. How it's never the thing, it's the way that you approach the thing, it's the way that you think about the thing, right? So that was really scary to me because I know that some people can't get over a stroke and the repercussions are horrendous. Thank you so much for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. Kentucky Productions. Is that what it says? Kentucky Productions. I appreciate you. So I wanted to say that brain fog and mental things that go on with lupus are not what you probably think it is. It can be debilitating. It can be debilitating. I sometimes have issues focusing, and that is an ADHD thing. It's also a lupus thing. And my particular way of moving through it is I go ahead and have the repetition. If there's a class, I'm gonna take it 3 or 4 times. If there's an audio of anything, if there's a recording, I'm just gonna keep listening to it because I know that I might not be able to pick it up right away because I genuinely have a hard time focusing a lot of the time. And sometimes my brain picks up things I don't even care about or want to pick up. It's stuck there for whatever reason. And I refuse to let that be the final say. Like that's not gonna be the answer that like that I don't know and I'm not ever gonna know. I'll figure it out. I just know my father had a lot of like challenges with like learning and speaking and things like that. And he never gave up. He never did. And I will never. As long as, as long as my brain is willing, I'm gonna do my best to absorb. I just want to say that there are people fighting something like that right in your face and you have no idea. Mothers, people with jobs that are important, people who run households and do jobs that you interact with, and they could be fighting that and you have no idea. Be kind. Be aware that you are not aware of exactly what's going on in everybody's life at the moment. And they could be really going through it mentally, emotionally, right now in front of you, and you have no idea. So please remember, on this Brain Awareness Month, Mental Health Awareness Month, Lupus Awareness Month, that neurological symptoms are serious things that you might not understand. And sometimes it's things that you brush off as like, oh, I'm just having a headache. That headache could be deadly, and you just have no idea. We are so delicate. Yes, we are so delicate. Thank you for the comment, Eve. Oh, I'm sorry. Ethereal crystal gem. um, yeah, the human brain is super delicate, and just being aware of that these things exist, and for yourself, because most people, you could have a stroke and not know, and pack away where you are because you don't go get help. You could have a heart attack and not understand what's happening and pass away where you are. So please make sure you're looking after yourself, know the signs of things. This is a perfect month to get all the information about uh brain things, neurological things. Uh, it's everywhere because people who have the actual diagnosis of things, or have suffered a stroke, don't want to say suffered, have experienced a stroke, have the information that you need. So if you have chronic headaches, that could be something. My mother got diagnosed with lupus from chronic headaches. So headaches could be not just a headache. So pay attention. Aw, love you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for your comment. Um, yes. So that's that. I just wanted to make sure I spread some awareness about that during this month. But yeah, don't take it for granted that your head's gonna be fine, your brain's gonna be fine. All those things are very delicate, and we just walk around like nothing matters. And really, honestly, you're in this shell that's keeping your soul alive. Come on, take care of it. Pay attention. Uh, we need more research on this as well. No one has. I've been diagnosed for so long, and I had never heard of CNS lupus until I started researching. I didn't know that that was even called anything. I was just like, oh, yeah, sometimes people have strokes and stuff, whatever, it's lupus. Sometimes people have seizures. I know a lot of lupus who have seizures. So we need more research on these type of things. I don't know how they do it, but I will put again in the doobly doos the links for trials and things like that, because I'm certain they can use people for that. But yeah, thank you for being here. I really appreciate the comments, the likes, and shares with your friends. You guys are amazing, and please take care of yourself. Stay happily healed, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.